Hey there guys, Phoenix Aurelius here. This is our lab report for the month of June. June, like most of the year, has been a very busy month. One of the first things that happened is that we launched the Spagyrics of the Month Club. This is a really cool thing that I'm personally very excited about. We talked about it a little bit the last lab report because it was getting ready to launch. But basically every month we release 5 new Spagyrics, and for a set price of $75 flat, everybody can access all of our Spagyrics of the month that we release that month. You get a 4 ml vial of each one of them. That saves tons of money over buying them, even at the 20% discounted rate that we have them during the first month. And it's free shipping for everybody inside of the continental, well, even non-continental. It'll ship to Alaska and Hawaii too for 10 bucks, or sorry, for free instead of $10 shipping. So that is a really cool deal, and to help inspire people, because you never know exactly what we're going to release. And so we have actually gone through and showed what the new releases are going to be from the month of July all the way until the month of October, so that if you're curious about it, you can take a look at what's coming up, and that will be cool either to help inspire you to sign up, or if you've already signed up, to know what's coming to your house here soon. So that's pretty cool. We are also starting to produce a lot of first degree elixirs. An elixir is a fixed sulfur infused salt of salt that is made as, I don't want to call it and discount it as a byproduct of the tincturing process, but it's one of the things that happens when you make the spagyric tinctures, that your salts will begin to soak up a lot of the fixed sulfur. And so for us, that's been really cool because we've started producing some, including right over here to my right, we've got one of dragon's blood that we recently worked on. And it's cool because this is a lot of where the pharmaceutical kind of potency or value kind of begins to make itself readily apparent. In the spagyric tincture, there are a lot of diffused ions of potassium, but in the spagyric elixir, you actually have mostly potassium that is infused with sulfur. So they're kind of like inverses one of the other, and I think that it's a really cool item of pharmacopoeia to have, and to be able to test the efficacy and the differences between certain items of spagyric pharmacopoeia that are a tincture and of the elixir of the same exact plant from the same exact batch made in exactly the same way. It gives us some really cool controls. So those are starting to hit, and those will be part of the Spagyric of the Month pipeline starting in November. We also went to Fire, which is a primitive skills gathering, a family-friendly one because it's in the middle of summer, that is held here in central Utah. And I did a lot of cool things there. I made my own bow. I also forged my own knife. In fact, there's the knife that I forged. Got these cool little grips right here. I also made my own rabbit stick as well, and that took up the entirety of my time there, which was about a week. Noriana made a knife handle, she carved a spoon, she carved a spirit face inside of a log, she learned how to process a duck, she did lots of things, and our kiddo had a lot of fun there too. So that was absolutely fantastic, and we had a lot of fun, and we plan on probably going to more events like that in the future because it was a great community. When we got back from Fire, all of our crops had a lot of issues because we were gone for an entire week. And even though I had set up drip lines and automatic timers and all these things, those things don't take care of pests. And so we ended up, a lot of our potatoes in one of our test beds ended up getting potato blight. We had a bunch of earwigs and potato bugs completely decimate all of our pumpkins, and it became a very difficult thing for us to handle, especially when we first got back. There was so much work to catch up on, and we had all of that gardening too. But the upside of that is that we got to try all of the methodologies that we've already learned as analog gardening techniques, and get the opportunity to work on some IDF solutions as well for all of these things. So it's been really fun and cool to see all of that happen. We also spent a lot of time with our very good friends, DJ and Jen Ankenbrand of Chintamani Tonics. They were over here quite a bit during the month of June, and we went to Fire with them and did all sorts of things, and that was really cool. We also got 2 new custom formulation clients which is going to keep me pretty busy because I'm already working with 2 other formulation clients, custom formulation clients. So we're pretty busy over here in the background trying to develop and do research and development on some very new products for several really cool businesses. We're working on some for Dan Larson, Dr. Dirk Jacobson, and a couple of other people too, whose names kind of escape me at the moment. But I can't tell you quite yet what projects I've been working on, but it's awesome. I'm really stoked about it. I can't wait for the moment to be able to release this. And finally, that kind of leads me into the last thing. We just purchased a pharmaceutical freeze dryer. And this is cool because this is going to allow us to make all sorts of different items of pharmacopoeia that are entirely new, unique, and fresh to the spagyric pharmacopoeia, and some ideas of being able to preserve and start with either dehydrated or fresh or now freeze-dried materials for a wide range of different functions here in the laboratory, and to be able to see if any of our finished products, like especially elixirs, transfer over to freeze-dried products. And so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's pretty expensive, but we have enough requests of different things that we can make in order to justify the cost. So pretty cool, been really busy, and we're continuing to be really busy over here in the month of July. At any rate, we always appreciate your support here at the Phoenix Aurelius Research Academy. If there's anything we can do for you, please don't hesitate to write us an email. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.